Hey all, this and also as we continue here. Hopefully, I checked also by the way, it only takes up like 7 gigs by the way, and stuff like that, but that's recording, so that's like really good. Yeah. We are going to be using the 9099 a few times by the way, just so we make sure that we get to that thing, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. Person cage. Person cage. Okay. Alright, the boss doesn't give you anything there. And then they get both poisoned. He gets poisoned and he gets poisoned, and of course it only dodges it. And by the way, there was a removed scene here, by the way, that normally you can actually refuse to go after her and stuff like that, and then you would get some unique like cutscenes and stuff that not going after Garnet. And I believe that that would actually change the story as well and stuff that, like, there is a way to not make someone go after Garnet, and then you basically play through with certain other characters or whatever it is, you know, like, and stuff like that, because yeah. And I don't know if it is that you just get those extra scenes and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay. And I got some bronze gloves. I don't know why the menus feel so laggy, by the way, so yeah. Okay, there's nothing back there. Yeah. Okay, wrist there. Okay. Wait, did I even use space in the name? No, I did not use space in the name. That looks a bit weird. We are another eater. It's good to actually have it here because then it stands out, so I don't like so. The thing is also when you're doing the chocobo thing, for example, the thing that is most important is that you get the blue chocobo before the end of like disc 1 and stuff that. You can do it on this too, of course, and stuff that. Disc 1 of course ends at Bemesia. Disc 2 ends right on the outer continent, right? I forgot if it did or not. And then yeah, disc 3 ends of the Terror basically, pretty much. And I think there are some things you can do here. Yes, rubber helm, that's very, very important. I forgot, can you steal from Valkyrie in this encounter? Hold on. Yeah. Leather hat, yeah, okay. And we need to... Because we did talk about the magnet, right? Stuff that is something that we did. I think we're just above 1 hour now. Right? Yeah, we're just above 1 hour now. 1 hour, 11 more to go. Okay. And I think you need to steal from him, right? Basically, the tech is basically a waste of a turn sometimes. And this will make the encounter a lot safer, by the way, because we're still gonna be in back row, I believe. Still high potion, nice. First attempt. And I believe actually the level matters a lot also for the steal, I think. Yeah. I think he has 3 items, right? Is it that all bosses? Is it that all bosses have 3 items? Or aren't the ones that have 4? Because there are no rare steals in this, by the way, I don't think. I mean, technically they're alright, because there are certain encounters. We have a limited amount of turns to get all the steals and stuff like that, so yeah. You want him to also fall, by the way, instead of him hitting you. The worst thing is if he crits you, by the way. Nice, a dodge. We're not getting lucky here. And sometimes I used to think before that, oh, you have to get their health low before you like beat them and stuff like that, but you don't need to. And one thing that you have used, by the way, is also throwable weapons to deal with certain bosses when you have lower health. And you also have used Sinus like charge mechanic, which basically charges with the whole party as long as they're at low health, basically. The line's so nice. And then lose it again. Wow. Doesn't have anything good. Just making sure. So he had only 2 steals. He had high potion and iron sword. And then you hit him once, boom, and then it's all over. And keep in mind also that you can actually grind the things that attack you, those things, by the way. You can grind technically, you can grind for a lot of levels there and stuff like that. Because you can AoE hit all of them and kill them all in one hit, basically. Until you run out of MP. And go after there. Stop checking here. Right. And there's nothing else in here. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I forgot. Does it go back to where the steering wheel is? I thought there was something you could get there when he's like. I forgot if. Wait. Yeah. Need to remember that details are very important for the monies. I think you can recruit him first, right? No, you need to get Steiner first. We need to go and get Steiner first. I don't know how well it's gonna pick up the Audi, by the way, because I think that the higher volume you have in the game, like the more it takes up the audio from the microphone or something like that, you know. But yeah. Hopefully it won't be an audible mess. You don't want to stop that because that would be really bad. Okay. Because I did do sound check before and then I tried to tune the microphone properly, so I have it on like a pretty low gain. But maybe that's the wrong thing, that I shouldn't have the gain on very high on the microphone, that's maybe the problem and stuff like that. And another eater there. We get Steiner of course. And Steiner want to immediately equip Iron Sword, you equip that so you can have double Whitman strike. And because that actually gives, so water damage is good, thunder and stuff like that, and then bronze gloves here, which gives you antibody, and then Moonstone calls for beast killer. So antibody that helps against poison and venom, which is good. Wow, he wasn't in back row. Steiner will put you in back row as well. Okay. And now we're going to get VV. Please master chat. Yeah, medical, so because basically he's actually supposed to be a Mystic Knight. He's actually a class that he is technically. Stuff that would go closest to at least. So chat has the mage staff, he has the leather hat, he has the wrist, he has the leather shirt. Silk shirt gives him thunder, but that also burns you, so then you actually take more fire damage with silk shirt equipped, by the way. That gives you access to thunder, and yeah. I don't know, like is there a Mogi that I missed somewhere then? Or isn't that a bug that can happen? Because it's not that you talk to the Mog. It's not that you talk to the Mog right in that the Mog wants you to deliver to himself, right? Because it says here like Cupo to Monty. Because Cupo is the first Mog. And then you figured out that the other guy would be in the castle. Because that seems weird, right? Because I know that there isn't two Mogs that you don't deliver within Alexandria itself. That you don't like backtrack from that location. You know. Yeah. It's really interesting that you can see that here, by the way. So yeah. Is this the guy otherwise? Because I always thought, I remember like delivering to the castle and stuff like that. But that's the first guy that you deliver to. But just a screw up that can happen. Okay. Because if I remember correctly, right, so the thing that was supposed to be, I think that if yeah, there we go, there's multi. That's the one that heals you, right? No. I think we need to go back. We need to go back to the other mog to get the leather, I think. But that shouldn't be the first mog that you need to deliver to. That is completely stupid. That just means that the save file is just ruined. And why is there a bug that makes it so that the first mog you deliver to is that guy? And by the way, no, a party member doesn't need to get a turn in order to get XP. See, it's divided when there's several characters, so that it's only 7 XP, so it's not worth grinding at that point. I recognize the Uno music, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And it's very odd that this can become the first mog that you deliver to. It is really, really strange. I'm pretty certain that's not supposed to happen though. It's not supposed to happen at all, that this is the first mog that you deliver to. And it's a boss. Wait, can I skip this? Oh, this is not a skippable one. Where's the flower boss? Okay. And you want to steal from this boss, by the way. And this boss can use lightning, if I remember correctly. That's darkness, right? Yeah, that's darkness. And darkness does not affect steal rate, I don't think. It does at least. Yeah. We have some more boxes, by the way. I don't think that they can use up the AP in this though, or their MP or whatever bosses. Yeah, heal him. Line up nice. I think he will only ever do it once though, the thing. But I think it pauses. Okay, right now the new guy will come, because it just happens in a few turns. because now we will have 2 characters that can steal. Still eye drops, okay. I think there might be one more thing, but we need to check just. Is there one more thing? That doesn't have anything. We finish him off. Cool shot. Nice. And I believe the darkness should not matter really here at this point. Because I believe you will get out to heal after you leave the forest, you know. And these are the ones that you can grind, by the way. These are the ones that you can infinity grind and you can get a few levels here as well. Yeah, you can actually unequip them, by the way, and like steal their stuff. Sadly, you cannot unequip their sword. You could of course just equip. Equip that, leave Beast Killer on, and it's just a waste of an eye drop kinda. The menu are pretty laggy, by the way. So we have 3 eaters we can sell, by the way. I forgot if they will count the 3 of them. I think there's automatically 3, right? Yeah. So what you can do, because this is a speedy boy, you do this. Nice. Cast fire on all of them. And I forgot if they die normally from 1 fire. Is that? And yeah, it's 16 XP, which is not the best for levels, but they're still pretty good. Basically, you can grind 3 at a time here, or not. Just 2. When it's 2, you use attack basically at that point. There's no point in like. Oh wow. Damage. That's actually good for us. It's gonna mean more XP for us. Right, isn't it? And this is a first encounter, by the way. And there's no pincers in this, by the way. Even though you clearly see you get attacked from 2 fronts there. I do believe that if one is dead, it should give you more, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it depends on the party size. Oh, that's pretty decent. And one more. And cut, I think. As long as we get 3, because last time when we... 4! This is the rare one! Holy shit, man, this could be epic here. It is gonna be epic. It's gonna give us 29, which gives us one more encounter, because or is this gonna be a hard to run? Yeah, okay. I needed to have stayed on the other screen there. I forgot that you're not meant to run down basically and stuff that. But yeah, you can grind it for a really long time. You could technically grind for the trophy there, by the way. There we go. So now we get access to Garnet, but Garnet won't get her name yet. But in the ice cabinet, by the way, I don't think that we will have the stuff that we need to give to it. I think there's a thing that requires the moonstone, right? That wants the moonstone. And stuff that. And there's also a cat that can trick you, by the way. But that's not in the ice cabin. We could basically skip. Right. I forgot that boss fights, right, gives you no XP. Right. Is it what all boss fights? I forgot. And you rest here by looking up. You might not like, oh yeah, I got to sleep. Then you just look up and then you fall asleep immediately. Okay. And we might actually just skip encounters from here on out. At least for a while. What's that? Because it doesn't matter how strong you are when you encounter the Grand Dragon. You need to make sure that you save though before you start grinding the grand things. Teach me Mogster. On Mogster, a swamp. Take this fruit that allows it to color in the overworld. And you can piss Kupo off, by the way, or the guy that you call. And I'm pretty certain that the first mail that you're supposed to receive is the one that gets you into castle, but there's a bug that can happen, and I don't know why the bug happens. So you do this here, pause R2, that gives you safe travel. Okay. Okay, do it like that, and so you have Cure, Panic, and Protect, another shirt, that, yeah, starts with the silk shirt. Wait, isn't there just, I thought there was a quick button to unequip, right? I'm pretty certain that there is supposed to be a quick button that you're not supposed to have to click off every time you want to de-equip like that. I forgot, can you learn Shell already? Yes. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can see how they make them cost a lot on purpose so that there's no way you're going to be able to get them. How did we... Map. What's the button for the map? Dun. Alright, it's... Okay, and then it's stuck as cabin. There's something else, right, that you can do here. I forgot where it is though. Because you need to loot a thing here. I think this is where you get one of the coffees, isn't it? Oh no, this is what the chest though. Alexander and Burmesia. Yeah. And here we get eye drops and potion. I thought it was something else. Isn't there a shopkeep here? Yes. Right. Because I believe that that's some huge discount on potions to actually go there and get some potions. It doesn't work like a normal shop, which is weird. And then there's the lag. I never realized that on the PlayStation version has cabin in the forest. Because that's the forest, and there's nothing else right that we can do. There's absolutely nothing else, I don't think. I think there's nothing else we can do at all. Except going to our cabin. Yeah, because you can't get over to that side. Stop that. Okay, so we're 1:33 into it. We're not doing that great on time though. I mean, we need to definitely start picking up soon and stuff that. Like, there's gonna be a point where we're just gonna have to rush to one area and skip most of the chests and stuff that. And the main problem is, of course, on a later disc, Just a bunch of places that get sealed off, by the way, which is really, really bad when that happens. But yeah. You want to make sure that you loot everything in Excalibur, by the way. And I know that normally when you're doing a proper speedrun of this, you need to know whatever item is, you need to know exactly what you need to buy, and you need to like make short names, so you just use the default names, but it's boring to use default names in my opinion, you know. And then you can skip certain treasure chests, you know. Because I don't think that a perfect save to counts in like the card gaming and stuff there, because you don't really get anything from the card game. And we of course didn't do the jump rope either and stuff that, so we didn't get any of the jump rope rewards. Tent there. Because you cannot jump up there. Oh right, you can go that way, okay. I love last cabin. And then he melts it, boom. And this is a second mage smasher, no, it's okay. Then you go behind here. And one thing you can also do, by the way, is you can just fail the festival or the hunt immediately, by the way, if you really want to, because that makes Freya win. But also if you fail while Vivi is in the lead and Vivi will win and stuff that, there is a way to automatically make sure that that happens. You want to make sure that you go up here first, grab this, and then you fire. Because otherwise you miss out on the chest. And I always used to think that it's a chanting relics had to do with these chests and stuff that, you know. So yeah, there's a second mage smasher. Which you also need, by the way, you need certain weapons for yeah. That one is more visible because you need to be in a very specific position for that one. And stuff like that. Get this one. Fix down fire here. The good thing also with doing the chocobo stuff, it will give you some of the earliest accessories that you can get, by the way. Yeah, Leather Blister are good because Leather Blister, if I remember correctly, right, is Biscuit and Blizzard equip this to him. So now we have access to Blizzard, Thunder and Fire. And Fire is maxed out. Because keep in mind that you can technically make Robber Lords on this one, by the way. And stuff like that, but you need luck. Because you basically need to abuse a certain thing for it. And you want to make sure that you stop here before you go in the other direction, by the way. Then you free the Moogle here. He gets mad at first because it burns. You bastards! Teach me, Mogster. I know. Okay, because there is a certain place that where you need to get in on disc 4, by the way, to pick up the Excalibur 2. Yeah, we're not going to do all the 12 hours today. That's going to be too insane chat. Yeah, I don't have a chat and I'm really, but still, you know. Okay. Because the fact that recording only takes up like 17 gigabytes or something like that is, or not 17 gigabytes, 7 gigs or something like that is like really, really good, which means that we can use marathon record a lot of this, and this will also mean that we can upload them very, very quickly onto YouTube as well, and stuff like that. And will this count as a let's play? I mean, this will count as a speedrun technically, because you need to do it this way and stuff like that. And I know that normally I wouldn't want to use the trick and have like the thing on that makes stuff go faster and stuff like that, you know, or the thing that deactivates encounters and stuff like that, you know, because yeah. Yes. Right, and now we want to wait. Which is it again that does hit this? Not as thunder damage. Yeah, so if we would have wore silk shirt, we could have had more. You cannot grab her ass. And that's in there. Okay, and you need to steal from the black bolts first, by the way. Here's black bolts number 1. He's the weakest one, of course, because obviously he relies on another thing. Is it the sea lion immediately? No, it isn't. Okay, good. He won't call it before he calls it when he dies. No, okay. Hopefully we can get the steal quick enough, by the way. And he won't use like the AoE move, by the way, as long as the other guy is up. He's actually called Sea Lion. Sea Lion. Because he's not a sea lion, of course, obviously. Or actually he is a sea lion, but still. Because I would love to be able to steal everything and then just kill him with one trance move and stuff like that if possible. I also think that they should have made it so that the dying increases your steal chance if you get into the limit breaker thing. I think he might have something more. On attacking speed again. Steal from him one more time. Yeah, doesn't have anything. So now we can finish him off. Will we be able to survive? Yeah, I think. Black bolts, 1 hit. This is bad because this is gonna waste up one of the trans turns. We're gonna waste up a turn by attacking here. Okay. I don't think there is a risk that attack kills us at 71, I don't think. I'll fail to steal, that's bad. Heal after this, I think. Yeah, high potion this time, actually. And it is for 450, by the way, so yeah. I could have used potion, but then I would have probably needed to use another potion at that point, but he shouldn't be able to kill us because he doesn't start using the more powerful move until you start inflicting some damage on him, I think. It's really laggy, very nice. And I think that's everything, right? Just checking once more. Doesn't have anything, that's great. And then one attack, and then we just need to survive his final hit. Yeah, okay. Boom! Nice, very nice. And that gives us a high potion and a FFIX down. Number 2 and number 3 will reclaim the princess. So they basically it's them that says that. Most of that. It's pretty great that Ice Cavern is kind of like that tutorial down here. You could also say, you know, stuff that like, you know. Actually, there used to be a time, and everyone will say that that's still true, that I prefer Final Fantasy 9 over Final Fantasy 7 a lot and stuff like that. Because this was the one that had like the whole unique dialects to the characters and stuff like that, and it felt more like fantasy, and like the medieval setting is really, really cool as well, right? But you know, so now we're actually gonna equip Mithril, the dagger, because a bandit. Silk shirt, wrist, hat, robe, hand sword, iron helm, bronze gloves, bronze armor. Making sure I check everything here. Oh, nice. And we will have 5 of those that we can sell. I will probably keep the Fenium for now, by the way. And I don't think there's anything you can loot down here. Nah. Which I always thought was weird. But then, and there's nothing here, by the way. This is an exit now. Let's go to the exit. And then we get to not the Gero, I forgot what you call it. And this is where she asks about the dagger and stuff that. Also one to Dali or Deli or something like that. Hoi! I forgot if she keeps wearing the medallion or not, right? Does she keep wearing the medallion when we enter the village? Because that makes absolutely no sense, because the medallion is like a royal medallion and stuff that like it sticks out, and you could definitely tell, like a poor person would be able to tell it, oh hey, that's royalty or whatever, you know. Because they're probably gonna gone its design in the remake of Final Fantasy 9, or I use anything to go by. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because I cannot do the other one, I cannot do the MBS thing and stuff like that, so we have to take BS instead. Okay. And I don't know if you get another select there by being like... What would chat say? Chat would be like Popega Pongers, dude. Okay. think we're doing decent enough on time though, as long as I'm quick with the names and stuff that, you know. So now, at 149 now. You want to go to gate first, however, I think. There are times when you want to like go to the gates first. Yeah, there was nothing here. I thought that was the other place with the thing. Because you actually need to go to a certain place later on. But yeah, this is also the first time I think you can encounter those things that gives you AP. Yeah, this one just here. And then there's also, and this is where you can get a certain thing inside the hut as well, I believe. But you want to go up here first. I thought it was a special interaction that you get. I think Adalbert Steiner gets it because Zidane doesn't understand what it is, what Steiner does. Can't you comment on the coffee? Oh yeah, he cannot interact with that. And he talks about the coffee he needs to try and stuff like that. We go in here, Eve is a windmill, blah blah, shut this way, blah blah. But maybe, no, but there wasn't any active time events either that could have like messed things up, so definitely the Morganate stuff got completely messed up. By giving you the completely wrong first made to the runs of that. And I don't know what it is that makes that happen, you know, if it's like completely random or if it's just, you know, something that you sometimes bugs out. Because the first ladder should not be to Monty and stuff that, and it's just, you know. In the same room. And it's really weird that they wonder like about, because like it's not like they sleep in pajamas or something like that, or they need to take their clothes off. Yeah, see, she still goes around with that pendant, and that pendant is clearly very, very shiny, and there's no way she could afford that pendant. And then it's like, yeah. I don't think in the PlayStation version, though, it's easy to tell that she's wearing the pendant, I don't think, but here it stands out completely, you know. You can clearly see it almost looks like it's crystal and stuff, that, and it doesn't look like fake either. Blah, blah, blah. And he sleeps. Because casting spells has to do with being tired or whatever, you know, because that's the whole RP trope, you know, stuff that oh, you need to rest before casting spells. And in certain like anime and stuff that, but also in certain other RPs, you have the whole thing that oh, you need to eat a lot, that you get like really hungry if you like cast spells or whatever. No, 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 no. Harmony or something like that. Okay. Do we gamble here with the thing? Green. I forgot, because there is a certain thing that can affect luck, I believe, like certain magnet. Okay. I mean, the letter will be correct from this, basically. I think. Now we need to do the correct thing here. So we need to sell 5 liters. I forgot to sell the elixir, no. So definitely free again. I don't think there's anything else we sell. I think we need 2 daggers. Probably need 1 more mage masher. We need another bronze sword, I think. I forgot which one we need multiply of. And stuff that. I think we need a bunch of wrists actually. For later on for purposes unknown. Because I forgot which stuff that we need a lot of in order to, you know, do the whole go how to feather hat, leather wrist. Okay, equip bright eyes and bandit. Raise the success rate of steel. Because this is just a no-brainer. You need to learn that one ASAP. Pretty much. Okay. And sadly you cannot loot the stuff in here until a later point. That again, there comes to a point when you control another party when you can go here and the village will be empty. Pretty much. And he sits here, and you can get one of the coins already. You can get Ares there. Eventually this opens up as well. But you want to go here. And yeah, you cannot reach them yet. But it's important. I don't remember if you need to get that thing to happen or not. But yeah, I'm going here. I think we need to get oops. I didn't mean to get that many eye drops.